everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team, let's go. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Capitals are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Passes it to Aitchison. Jacksonville's moving it into the offensive end. Alfredsson's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Pushes it across to Duchesne. And he makes the save with ease. Takes the feed from his netminder. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Duchesne. Hammers it on net. Too much congestion in front. Moves the puck. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. Looks to get the puck over to McKenna. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Puck picked up by Stone. Oh, a clutch save!
Hill's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Shuts it down. What a stop! The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. And that pass is intercepted. Sends a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. There's a hit on the play. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
The Capitals will play it in their own end.
The stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in the play right away.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a chance on the attack. Beautiful read in the defensive end by McInnes. Here's a short pass to McKenna. Gets the puck over to McInnes. Picked up along the boards by Kucherov. Sanderson's moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Uses the force on that hit. Broken up with a little physicality. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Moves it to Lisinski. Drives to the paint, and he scores.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Capitals take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Jackals really unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want. But it's about converting on those opportunities. Now they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, what a save by the goaltender! And the goal's got it in the own end. The Capitals take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Too many bodies in the way. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. Jacksonville's got it in their own zone. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, comes up with the stop.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to outbattle his opponent now.
Now, Hoch has won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves around along the half wall. McKenna's taking the puck behind the net. Decides to go to the backhand. Big time stop there. And he moves it up to Fantilli. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Gretzky. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, what a save in front.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain...
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
More than half the period has expired. The Capitals have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the board by Stone. And that's intercepted by Celebrini. And he stays that one with the glove. The Capitals continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. And they win the draw in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Sends it to the middle, and that chance is blocked. The Jackals gain possession along the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Capitals gain possession in their own end. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. And that's poked away by Sanderson. The Capitals gain possession. Scooped up along the wall by Favreau. Oh, and he whiffs. Huge steal in his own end.
The Capitals are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Solid hit on the play. Here's the chance. Oh, and he stays out as he gets a piece of that one. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Jacksonville's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop. Quick feed to Reeves, and he sidesteps the check there. Reeves plays it against the boards. Slides it quickly to Connor. Oh, thunderclap and knocks him off the puck. Zelensky's taking it from his own end. Cutting to the front of the net. Big time stop.
I say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Play is called for offside.
Vasilevsky's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Capitals have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Here's a short pass to Gretzky. Look at this! That goes off the mask.
Oh, you can see him shaking his head a little bit. He gets rattled, his bell rung on that shot.
Takes it off. Look out! Takes it over. Big time blocker stop by Vasilevsky. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire on your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
And that's blocked away. Jacksonville's got the puck. Here's a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Jacksonville's got the puck in the defensive end. That's not going to fool him. Hill's going to hang on for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Fantilli's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Solid check to slow him down. And the puck's outside of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Slides it across. Jacksonville's got the puck in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. Jacksonville's got the puck in the corner. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Coughs it up on the play. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Capitals haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Gets in front of it. Taken along the wall by McCall. Moves with the puck in the corner. Stones him in front. Jacksonville's got the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. McInnes moves the puck. Moves it to Stone. Moves into the slot. Under a minute to go in the third. Oh, what a hit against the board.
He executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got...
And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Scores! Right on target. Wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Capitals offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Handles the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's a great defensive heads-up. He might have a step here. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous!
Just loved his execution on this breakaway, James, and a lot of it comes from trusting and letting the instincts come to you. Not overthinking it, not over-trying, but letting the game come to you. And he does that in this situation, and he fills the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Capitals have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Sends a pass over. Slides it across to Jones. The Capitals play it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Gretzky. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass to Celebrini. Odd man rush. Here's a shot. Scores! Psychologically, it probably helps to shake off that goosey.
Well, they get one, but they have to really shake all the rest of the dust off, and the coach will certainly be looking at other things when they go to the videotape room later tonight. Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
Quick feed to Ehlers. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Capitals really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
There's a ton of energy, and they retrieved pucks. And when they retrieved pucks, they used the boards in the cycle, and it led to a lot of shots on net.
Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports as we get set to drop the puck on a little hut. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Raiders will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Directed over to Ovechkin. Here's a chance. Denies him.
Quick's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Tries to feed it over to Duchesne. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Celebrini. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Hill's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. The Raiders have it from their own end. Picked up along the boards by Gardner. Dishes it off. Washington's got possession of the puck. Puck sent over to Iafrate. Turns it aside. Feeds the puck across to Tanguay. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands on this puck. And then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Quick's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
More than half the period left to play. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Quick shot! Right off the side of the net. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Forsberg's won the draw and makes the save. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Pass across to Forsberg. Comes up with the steal. The Raiders gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Swung away with the stick in the defensive zone. Washington's on the attack. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And he takes the feed. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Touched out to the side. Across the board. Makes a save, but barely with that one. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? And this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender is fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Driving right to the front. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Turned aside with the glove by Quick. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Raiders are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Shot, dying seconds, and he makes the save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Capitals didn't get off to a great
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
The Raiders continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Washington's got the puck now. Moves it on over to Ovechkin. Oh, my! The Raiders take possession in the defensive end. Seneca's got it against the boards. Scores! Mark Stone coming up big again.
I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Raiders have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Shakes off the coverage. Drives to the sweet spot. Denied by Hill. Oh, another great save right there.
Hill's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
The Raiders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Puts it on net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Raiders have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Denies the klopper. Slides the puck ahead to Forsberg. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Right in front with a shot. And a great save.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Raiders now lead by 3. Off the draw, they take possession. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Takes control of the puck. That's blocked. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Cuts to the front. Scores! Oh, my. How things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change in the dynamic of the game.
Past the midway mark in this period. Washington still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Here's a feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. I'm afraid he's got the puck in his own zone. Passes it over. The Raiders gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And he makes a save there. Looks to make a play over to Connor. Takes it across the blue line. The Raiders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Connor. Scores! And they strike later once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They've got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Raiders win the faceoff. Tiptoes around the poke check. Look out. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, he got huddled by Quick.
You know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Moves it to Ovechkin. Avoids the poke check. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Capitals can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. And now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks. They got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Feeds it over. The Raiders scoop it up along the boards. Stone's got it through center. Here's a collision with some authority. Feeds the puck to Ovechkin. Hammers one from the point, and he stands tall in goal. And that's snapped away to the defensive end by Stone. Denied by the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Seneca. And look at this, they quickly gain his own again. Here's a blast. Oh, what a block. Tremendous defensive effort there. He says, let's get physical on that play. To his teammate. The Capitals gain possession. The Raiders get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The Raiders win the draw on their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the wing, you get out of your zone.
Carries it across the line. Washington's got it from behind the net. Big-time defensive play. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Quick. Denies it again.
Quick's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the back half of this period, the Raiders are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Slides by the check. On the left side, he moves it up ahead. Here's an on-man rush. Campbell's on the hook check, and it pays off. Handles the puck. Washington's gained possession. Lays the body into that play. The Raiders have it against the wall. Slides it over with pace. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, clutch save here in the few people scrambling for cover on the bench.
Hill found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
In the final moments of this period, the Raiders have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Takes the puck at the point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Comes into the paint. Just an easy pad save made by Hill. And now it's grabbed by Jones. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And it's stopped by Quick. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Grabbed along the boards by Gardner. And it's hooked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Makes a move in front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Shot! Denies him on the slapper. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Shot! Good last save. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well,
A showdown on two of the game's best. The other night, if he wasn't sniping, he was putting players through the boards. The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Capitals get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Puts them hard into the wall.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. You don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Poked away by Iafreni. Jones has it in the defensive end. Oh, he'll feel that one. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Finland's got it in the neutral zone. Feed to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Big time block on the play. Scores! Now there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net.
This is a really unfortunate bounce, depending on which team you're playing for. But the defender just trying to get into the lane of the shot, and it goes off of the skate. This is an unfortunate bounce. Nonetheless, it goes in the net.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, when the pressure is on, they deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
Rutri's gonna play it against the half wall. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. I could watch this play over and over and over again, James, because his will and compete level here. He's showing truculence, he lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it, they can get going the other way, they can start to create, and the goal is a result.
Finland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Shuts him down.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Slavin's going to get 2 for hooking on the play.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice, and hooking's the call.
Slides the puck over. Lurkos gained possession along the boards. Slides it across. And there's the save. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage.
Well, this power play certainly hasn't been good. They have to find a way.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Lemieux's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Big save, and breathe a sigh of relief. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now he moves it quickly. They score! And a shorty at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Barkov's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. the coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Finland's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. Simple stop by Hill. Tosses it to Kolosar. Oh, look at this. Sends it out in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Made the stop on the play. Great feed from the left side. Pass in front. Stop. What a finish on the play.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Finland's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. The Capitals take possession here in the open ice. Clifton's got the puck now in his own end. Here they come on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Big time stop there.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Finland's got it along the wall. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Played big in the moment there. Tries to get the puck to Iafrate. Rocks him. Goaltender in front. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sablowski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Here we go, period number 2 underway. They've had that intermission to regroup. Let's see if there's any response. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Finland's got a comfortable lead here because they've owned possession time. They've got shots through the net, and they've really controlled most of the game.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. From the point, they take control of it. Loses the coverage there. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Finland's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Finland's got the puck along the boards. Taken by Fantilli. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Hill's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
From the neutral zone now. We got a whistle offside the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Lukos dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Moves the puck along the half wall. Wrists one. Stopped by the goaltender. Shot, and he makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Luko's been the better team, and the scoreboard reflects it. They lead it 4-0. Barkov's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Into the offensive end now. Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Barkov. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Capitals gain control of it. Takes the feed from his own end. There's a shot. Oh, off the inside of the post.
The Capitals might be down by a a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You got to like the pushback in this team.
From the left side, takes it at center.
Slavin's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. A time to pad the stats.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that one goes up and over.
Shooting from far out can be more difficult.
He's got a little jump. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right. But his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Some great thievery in the open ice. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Celebrini done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Finland's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Here they come on the attack. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Fantilli. Picked up along the wall by Iafrate. Takes a shot. Stops him cold. Finland's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Capitals really haven't played well for 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Here's a chance. Loses his check. He's on a breakaway. Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Luko's on total cruise control early in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate.
They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior. And as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
The Capitals don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Works it across to Samuelson. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Oh, another hit! This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are all... He
scores!
I love this snapshot from inside, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Finland's won the draw. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Centering pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick feed to Slavin. Denies him with the save. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. Takes the pass from his goaltender. And he coughs it up with the pass. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Finland showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Duchesne's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, he kept it out with the pad off that deflection.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Moves the pass in front, and that's stopped. Up the neutral zone now. Dishes it off. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. He got all of that one. Oh, wow. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Takes that pass back to the point. Here's a short pass to Sanderson. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it to Fabro. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
What a blocker save! This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Comes up with a monster save in front.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Quick pass to Fantilli. He's got a step. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Puck grab by Celebrini. Finland's gained possession. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. Sorry. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that brings end to this one here this evening. Cheryl, simply put, they came to play tonight. It was impressive out there.
So impressive, and they really came to play, James. Most impressive to me is that they played in all three zones. They had the offense, they were hard in their own zone, and they got great goaltending.
Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They are absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. Taken along the wall by Kane. And that's broken up. They go on the attack through center. Goes to the crease. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, a real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to outbattle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Augsburger's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Fires it on net. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Rips it. Turns him away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Moves it quickly over to Celebrini. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Delorier's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. And took that one out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Augsburger's got the puck along the wall. Absolutely levels him.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Augsburger's looking to break out. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a shot! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Capitals have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Augsburger's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Matheson. Augsburger's gained the line and into the zone. And that one's denied. Picked up along the boards by Miller. The Capitals move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Scores! He shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
The Capitals look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because they've been dominant out there tonight, James. They've been relentless. They competed for pucks, loose pucks at will. I mean, they've outbattled their opponent, and now they're sitting with a 2-goal cushion.
Passes over to Duchesne. Puck scooped up by Taves. And a stick breaks that up. Slides it across to Kolesar. Receives the pass. Puck picked up by Gretzky. Taken by Iafrate. Fantastic save! The Capitals have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. The Germans get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Miller. Takes the feed. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Now he slides it up to Sanderson. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. And a great read to turn that play aside. Augsburger's got a hold of the puck. To the low slot. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And we'll get a offside call. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Capitals' start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace, they dictated the tempo, and yes, they had the majority of shots on net. That's why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Taves caught red-handed by the officials here.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Augsburger's got the puck along the wall. Fires it. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Backhander in front. Right around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and getting to the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
The Germans have it now. Slides the puck over to Miller. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Capitals can't convert with a power play. Both sides are back to even strength. Hill's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, a clutch save! Slides it up to Fantilli. Augsburger's got the puck. Right in the low slot. Grabbed along the boards by Gretzky. And swallows that shot up right in the team logo. She handles the pass. Stacey's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it towards the net. What? Oh, it goes right up the post.
Augsburger's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off.
And tucks it into the goal.
Well, the rebound comes out and it's right in her wheelhouse because she continued on towards the net knowing that shot was coming. Stick on the ice pays dividends.
Scooped up along the wall by Schneider. Augsburger's got the puck against the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, wide of the net.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Anderson.
Anderson's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Augsburger's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. And they win the draw on their own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Fabro's gained the line and on the attack. Sends it out front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Capitals have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Turn that chance aside. And there's a shot! And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Germans win the draw on their own end. Quinn's got it into offensive territory. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it to McManus. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Heads to the back of the net. Scores! Quick as a hiccup on the wraparound.
And this is great edge work as well. As you're coming around that net, you don't want to take too much time. You have to be able to tuck quickly, and he does it. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Quick shot, and there's the save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Quick feed to Taves. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over.
Power's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Hill's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed in and able to make the saves. That gives his team confidence, and they've been consistent as well, and they've done the job on the other side of the puck.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save! There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. We are moments away from the 3rd period. The truth lies here. Here we go. 3rd period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Germans are trailing in the game here, James, but there's 20 minutes of runway left, and they continue with like they did through the first 40 minutes, managing the puck, owning it in the offensive zone. They will cash in on their opportunities.
Shuts them down. Picked up along the wall by Quinn. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end. The whole crowd is loving this. Solid body contact. Oh, what a save in front.
Anderson's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Takes the pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, look at this chance. With possession along the wall. Can't get it to go. Passes it over. Zelensky's got it in the defensive end. And play continues here. Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Hill's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Big time stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Metza. The Capitals going to work on offense. Big time head net had some hot sauce focus on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Shot on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Hill's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
The Germans have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Quinn. And that's stolen by Connor. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes it to the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Capitals continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Here's a short pass to Miller. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up by Hill. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dismiss that chance. Oh, that's a good hit. And there's the whistle icing the call. In the final moments of this period, the Capitals lead at 4-1. Under a minute to go in the third. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here we go. On-man rush here. Stopped by the goaltender. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Taves. Big time stop there. Comes to the paint. Oh, what a glove save by Hill.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Denies that opportunity. Quick pass across to Kane. Blows him up on that hit. She takes the feed. Excellent stick work on the play. Sends it quickly to Celebrini. Picks off the pass. Here's a shot from the wall. And that's turned aside. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Cheryl, this was a funny one because it looked like they were overwhelmed in many cases in this one, but they just seemed to be opportunistic.
Well, sometimes you're outplayed or you're outmatched, but you have the right opportunities. Why? They transitioned the puck quickly, and they got some numerical advantage. And when they had it, they capitalized.
Both squads fired up for this one tonight. Hi, welcome back to EA Sports for this hot competitive season showdown. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. And he dodges the puck check there. Shot denied with the glove by Hill.
He's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off.
Still, my mother always said kale is good for you, and Kale McCarr is simply great. The Canucks have to be feeling good about this start here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know it's not rocket science, James, but you certainly play different when you have the lead than when you don't, and when you're the away team and setting the tone, that's a good start.
Feeds it over. Washington's got the puck. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Gains the zone through center. Skates to the crease. It's in. He scores.
Oh, that's just 2 goals in under 2 minutes.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Tries to feed it over to Gretzky. The Canucks played along the wing. From one point man to another. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck grabbed by Zaka. And he was ready for that one. Picked up along the boards by Gretzky. Aya Brady stick handling in his own zone. Sends the pass over. And he makes the save. Hard hit frees up the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Bergeron sliding the puck behind the net. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. McKenna's moving the puck through his own zone. Chance in front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Kuba's got it across the line. Angles it over to McKinnon. The Canucks carry it along the wall. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Shakes off the cover. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on